Y'all come on in the room. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. I want the saints to gather. Come on in here. Get your tail in here. There you go. Come on in. Like and share. Let the folks know that I am on. And we got a lot to discuss on this evening, do we not? Come on in. Come on in. Hey, mother, greetings to you. Greetings to you. There go my hell-raising sanctified mother. Oh, and she loves her some Sir William. Greetings, Samuel Smith. Thank you for joining us. Kelly Johnson. Is this Kelly Wells Johnson from Detroit, Michigan? Is that Mother Goldie Wells' daughter? No, you not Kelly, because Kelly, I think, spelled her name Kelli. She always got to do something fancy and different. But thank you, Kelly, Kelly Johnson. Thank you for coming in. Gerard is listening he's a bourgeois brother from the District of Columbia. Thank you. He been rocking with me for a while, you all. Thank you, Brother Gerard. He ain't sent no love, but he ain't paid his tithes in a while. You behind on your tithes. You behind. I'm gonna have to suspend you from my deacon board. Y'all got to pay your tithes. You got to give your love offering. You got to pay. I'm Church of God in Christ. You got to pay your report. Come on here. All right, greetings to you. Who else is coming in? I try not to call people's name that come on and, don't say anything, because I know that I'm a secret pleasure, for a lot of people. And, they get nervous and they get scared that, if people know that they're watching. So, all right, Brother Joshua Kellum, thank you for watching. Arnisha, is it Arnisha Renee? Thank you for watching. She's in North Carolina. Thank you. Xavier Torrance, greetings to you. Thank you for coming on my live. All right, Mario Sharp is back. Blessings, my brother. Thank you for rejoining me over here. Edward Lawson from Milwaukee. Greetings to you. Are you from Holy Redeemer? Or you go to Dara Hines? All right, Arnisha, thank you, baby. I love you. Nene is from Houston, Texas. Thank you. Talicia is from Dallas. We going to Dallas tonight, baby. Oh, we got to go to Dallas. Ow! Woo, thank you, Jesus. Oh, we got to go to Dallas. Jeff Cox is from Charlotte, North Carolina. I want to thank you, my brother, for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you for joining. You all that will think it not robbery, I would appreciate you to like and share my live on your page and your groups and what have you, and let folks know. Oh, wow. Okay, we have Xavier Emmanuel Smith, and he's tuning in from Jamaica. All right, I appreciate you. Is it your first time tuning in and watching me? Brittany is from Birmingham, Alabama. Hey, Brittany, how are y'all doing with those tornadoes? They said those tornadoes are coming our way from Birmingham. Okay, Nita's son is from Washington. She's from the District of Columbia. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for joining. Oh, there's my friend. There is my friend, Dr. Christopher St. James. Yes, 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 yes. He's from somewhere in the world. And we appreciate him. It ain't no telling where he lying and saying the FBI is looking for him, child. So he being hiding. He's scared that they gonna come to his house like they did P. Diddy, baby. Homeland can't, he had to move around because he can't let Homeland come and get his ass. Charlie been drugging and sexing people for a long time. Y'all, let me ask you all something about that. You know I have to mess with Chris. That's my friend. Let me ask y'all something about that. Do y'all have? I don't do medicinal. I don't do um. You know what? I have sold out, and thank you for that. You have encouraged me. I'm definitely going to get some printed up. Give me a 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm going to get some. It's so funny that you mention it, because I have probably gotten about 6 um in my inbox requests. So when we get those requests, that means that we've got to fulfill the request of of the fans. Let me go over to, speaking of inbox, let me go over to my inbox, and I've got to okay, Rashida Inez. Okay, Rashida Inez. This is the beautiful young lady that has done this incredible embellishment on a tumbler for me. And let me show y'all the tumbler. Let me show you. Is this not hot? Is this not? Look at my bow tie on now. Look at, she got me blinged out. Look at, she got Sir William blinged out. She got the hat with, it's just, she got a rack of money on here. Like a flower, like the lapel flower. A heart. Just all kind of stuff. A lip gloss. Just all kind of stuff. Isn't it beautiful? It is absolutely gorgeous. So let me know, and let her know, and she can, you can get your blinged out Sir William tumbler, or you can contact her to like bling out. Oh, mother, absolutely. Or you can get her to bling out your phone case. She'll bling out your like glasses. She's just very, very, very talented, and just really sweet. Very, very kind. Sent me the, and y'all know I'm very bad with my inbox, but she sent me the sweetest, most thoughtful message. And she said, this is something that I do, and I'm a fan or a follower, and I really enjoy you. And she asked, for like permission almost before she did one, or did one for me. And I was just like, oh, absolutely. I just absolutely love it. And, would greatly appreciate, just the let me tell you all, people don't have to be nice. People do not have to be nice. People don't have to support you. People don't have to be kind to you. They just really don't have to, and I have enough haters. We're going to address some of that too. Um, but I was just overwhelmed. I loved it, and I thought it was just so. She blinged out a pen and sent me this embellished and rhinestone pen. What else did she send? She had a lot of little goodies in the box. And so I was really, really thoughtful and grateful. Again, her name is Rashida. You can find her on Facebook. Her name is Rashida Inez. Tell her, and I'm going to just show it to you one more time. Tell her that, if you want one. Oh, look at, she got the cross. At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. Oh, it was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. Oh, at the cross. Yes. Yes, Shardy. Isn't it nice? And it got my Dr. Pepper so cold and good. All right, you all like and share. Let people know that I am on. And we have quite a bit to discuss on tonight. I want to just kind of jump right in with both feet, and not hold back, and just go right in. All right, greetings, Fatima Solomon. Greetings. She's tuning in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, thank you. Thank you to Darion Brown. Darion Brown, greetings to you, sir. So don't ever say I ain't ever shot you out. Okay, Darion, he's one of those scammers that sell clothes out of Dallas, Texas. Now go on and go to his page and order some stuff, and lay hands on your phone that because he may send it to you, and then he may he is gonna call and cuss me all the way out. He gonna cuss me from Amazing Grace to a flow. We argue all the time. But anyway, no. Darian Brown, greetings to you, my brother. I appreciate you joining the live. All right, he is from Dallas, Texas, and the city that we're going to. Unfortunately, on Easter Sunday, everything is going down, but the Word of God met or was conjoined by drug dealers and killers striking again. Greetings to you, I know it. I can't stand you either, but that's my friend and my brother. So this is an unfortunate occurrence where um, everything is going down but the word meets drug dealers and killers uh, striking again. And so now let me tell you, this is a I don't even know how to articulate it. It is beyond a tragedy. But let me just go on into this. A tragedy happened at New Generation Church of God in Christ on Easter Sunday. According to reports, organist Joshua Bell, who I can't get confirmation, he was said to be the adopted son of Chris Andrews, but there's no legal documentation. So I don't know if Chris just took Josh, took him in and, took him under his wing or what have you, and was saying that he was his adopted son. But it is certainly, when you start getting booked and you get your mugshot and all of that, all of the, particulars and all of the accuracy is going to come out. So we don't have confirmation that he was legally adopted by Chris Andrews, but they certainly oh, there go that thunder. They certainly called each other father and son. Greetings, Owen Forbes from Charlotte. Greetings to you. So let's get right into it. According to reports, organist Joshua Bell, who was said to have been the adopted son of Chris Andrews, and some of us that are Kojic, you may remember back in the day, the Andrew brothers, that sang. Pastor Superintendent Eric Andrews, is now, Chris unfortunately passed, and Eric has New Generation Church, and that's where Josh was working and playing for him as his church musician. Josh shot and killed the youth pastor of the church, Denzel LeVar Branch. It seems that it was a huge fight on Friday after the Good Friday service and the seven last words. According to reports, Denzel, who is, from the other side of the train tracks, so to speak, is said to have put a serious whipping on Josh. It has been a huge conflict between the two men for some time. And it is said that, I just said that. According to someone that was in attendance, the two men shouted and danced during the Easter service. Now, it is said that, okay, so let me just tell you what's going on. Josh is having an affair and has been having an affair with Denzel's wife for some time. Now, let me tell y'all, this is the second person that's done it. You're not going to come on my live and disrespect me, okay? Now, it's nice that you want to be polite, but don't come over here and you haven't spoken to me and you haven't addressed me and you going to say good evening to my audience. What you getting ready to do is get blocked. You know, it don't take much to piss me off. You all act like you got some manners, or get you a Emily Post book and learn you some manners and learn you some respect and learn you some etiquette. How in the hell you gonna come in my house and speak to everybody else and not say good evening to me? How dare you with your uncouth self? The devil is a lie. I tolerate no disrespect. You're going to come up in here and say hello to everybody. You're the second person that did it. Don't you come in here and say hello to everybody. You come in here and you greet me. And if you got a problem greeting me, get the hell out. Coming in here talking about hello everyone. They don't know your ass. They don't give a damn. They here because they like and know me. I don't hear nobody. See, y'all don't like this kind of teaching. And y'all don't like nobody calling you out and telling you when you wrong. Get your ass out of here. Get your hat and get your coat and get out of here. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you ever come back over here. If you can't be respectful, whether you like me or not, don't say nothing. Don't open your damn mouth. Don't take time to take those hoofs of fingers that look like it should be something on a gorilla or an animal and say anything to anybody. And you haven't addressed me with your uncouth self. It ain't nothing but style, class, and intelligence over here. I'm the essence of it. And if you're not going to have none, then don't be here. I'm not desperate for likes and clicks. I'm not desperate for it. Gonna come up on my live and say greetings to everyone. Who in the hell is you? Didn't nobody say nothing to you. They didn't even respond to your stupid ass. Because you're dumb and retarded. And you're uncouth and unlearned. I said what I said, and I meant it. And you ain't ever got to worry about me apologizing and drawing back, because the Lord takes no pleasure in a drawback spirit. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And if you don't like it, you can get blocked, or you can block me, and you ain't got to come over here. But if you gonna come over here, oh help me, then you gonna come subject. You gonna come subject. Am I talking right? Huh? Am I talking like I got some sense? When we came home, we spoke. If mama was in the house, if daddy's in the house, to this day, Mother, good afternoon. Mother, good evening. How are you, my darling? So and so. Go over to Pat, the housekeeper. Pat, how you doing, baby? What you gonna cook us for dinner tonight? You just have etiquette. Big Mama taught us and trained us. See, y'all growing up like wild asses on the run. Just wild and unlearned. Okay, getting back to, am I talking right, Bishop? Am I talking right? I appreciate, see, I got the man of God back in me. I know I'm in the Holy Ghost. Okay, let me show y'all the tumbler. Armando, these are my new tumblers. Isn't it beautiful? One of my fans, she made me, what did I just say her name was? Rashida Arnaz. She made me this, and she sent you all. Let me tell you about class, and let me tell you about class. Greetings, free. Let me tell you about class, and let me tell you about etiquette. She sent me the most thoughtful. Okay, Armando, just let me know, inbox me or text me or what have you, and I'll make sure you get one. She sent me the most thoughtful, and I know I got to repeat this because, some additional people have come on. So she sent me the most thoughtful inbox, and she said, this is some of the work that I do. And she said that she is a fan and she has been following me for a while. And she asked for permission if I wouldn't mind if she would do a tumbler for me. And I told her absolutely. That I would love one. And I mean, I went to, I didn't go to her page, but she sent me pictures of her work, and her stuff is just beautiful and incredible. Okay. So this is the tea on this murder that happened at, New Generation Church. So Josh, the organist, has been screwing Denzel's wife, that, mind you, that he has 4 children by, off and on for a while. Now, after the Good Friday service, after the 7 last words, they had a knockout drag-out fight that certainly Josh did not win. Now, they said Denzel is, I don't know, Darion can tell me. I don't know what the hood parts of Dallas is. I don't know. I know down there in Houston, y'all got them wards. And you can go up in the 1st ward and the 3rd ward and 4th ward, and you may not come out with your life. You got to go over there pleading the blood that the Lord allow you to come out. Okay, Oak Cliff. Oh, is that where the danger is? Is that where they pistol packing and toting and killing? Oak Cliff, over there in Dallas. So okay, so they have been having conflict. They had a bad fight. Josh definitely, got got whipped. They went to church. Now, this is the thing. Well, I'm going to tell you the story first, and then we can discuss the particulars. Okay, so they went to church. Both of the men went to church on Easter Sunday. Okay? And so, greetings. So, they said they had a fiery Easter service. And they said both of the men just danced before the Lord and shouted and was praising God. Josh, and you can see this in photographs on you can see this in photographs on various members of the church pages. He wore a pink suit Easter Sunday. Denzel's wife wore a white dress. After church, Denzel, I'm sorry. After church, Josh changed and put on a white suit to match Denzel's wife. Now, you know, after church and on Easter, people are socializing. They're taking pictures. They're, they got their little outfit on. And, everybody think they looking good. Most of y'all looked hideous. But, they think, and ain't nobody ever got to say, let me tell you something. I don't want to get off track. I was going to go, they said that, oh, please don't do a best dress, worst dress. They said some people was just devastated when you talked about them and how they look. Y'all ain't ever got to put me on none of y'all lists. Because, baby, it's one thing about it. Whether you like Sir William or not, I can dress. And that is without debate. Baby, that green with them gold Versace shades, I was so bad on Easter, it was without question. I didn't even want to sit down. I just wanted to stand up and walk around so they could see, so that everybody can keep seeing how sharp I was. Now, I was going the plan. Darian, are you on here? Where's Darian? So anyway, I thought, so you know how this is spring, right? Now, up in New York, they still, I was talking to James, they still in their furs. They still, they still in full length coats because it's still cold there. So I was going with the green, I was going to wear this big full black fox hat with this double row, with 4 tails, black fling. So it started out chilly. And I said, oh, I can rock it. Babe, by the time I got to the church, and I'm so glad that I had the hat with me. When I tell you that it started burning up, it got all the way up to 80 degrees. I wanted to do it anyway because it was so sharp. That black was so sharp on that emerald green. But I just said, oh no, I just can't be this wrong. So anyway, but I'll get an opportunity because I got to go to New Haven because my sister Sheila and her husband, they're gonna be having something, I think, toward the end of the month at their church. And, family is without question that you have to be there. Okay, so the word is that Denzel approached them and said, I know y'all not getting ready to do this here. Josh's response was, yes, We are going to do this right here, and right now. Denzel took it on the chin, was gathering up his 4 children, getting them in the car because the 4 kids was going with him after Easter service rather than going with their mother. In the church parking lot, Josh drew, I think it was a Glock. And you all, this is so horrible to have to report. On Easter Sunday, after church, Josh shot and killed Denzel. And he shot and killed him in close range in front of his 4 children. It's the it's, you know, it's so sad. It's beyond articulation. And then what was so bad, Josh began to fire the gun. And people just went to running and screaming and hollering because, I don't know, after he shot him and killed him, I don't know if he just went on and snapped, but he went to firing the gun. Talisa Brown, I don't know where you go to. Now, if they had another fight, if they were, in another altercation or a second altercation or something of that sort, it's just so sad. So this is the picture of Joshua Bell. This is the cold-blooded murderer. This is Denzel, and this is the wife that Josh had been sleeping with and having the affair with. And then this is Denzel's Facebook page. Just absolutely tragic. Just absolutely. I mean, I have covered a lot of stuff, and And, this. So this is something. Okay, Jay Tillman. This is what I want to discuss with you all. This guy. Okay, so this is the guy named Jay Tillman. And so I'm getting ready to read to you the most horrible Facebook post that someone could say the same day that Denzel was killed in cold blood. This is what he says. This is what the guy Jay Tillman says. He said, Joshua Bell Andrews is and will always be one of the greatest organists to ever touch the Hammond organ from Dallas, Texas. I love my brother more than life and always will. I am grateful to God for our 15 plus years of tearing up y'all's churches together. Now, I could not see, and I hope y'all tell people in Dallas that I'm on and that I'm talking about it. Let me read to you what my response was. I said, he is a cold-blooded murderer that was so low down to kill that man in front of his 4 children. A man is dead. Think about the deceased and their family. So then, quite naturally, the responses start rolling in. Somebody named Roderick Drooling says, say what? Jerron Hodge said this post was not to highlight what the man has done. Josh is still our brother regardless. This is not to diminish what has happened, but people are quick to forget that we have all fallen short. No. This is you taking a gun. First of all, why you got a gun at church? You taking a gun out at the church in the parking lot and shooting and killing a man in cold blood in front of his children. This ain't no falling short. I don't hear nobody. This is a horrific action of a low down, sick, and demented man. People are forget that we've fallen short. Bro is wrong for what he did. Oh, really? And knowing both parties and families involved, I empathize with both. But do not come on my brother's post trying to highlight something no one asked you to highlight. We know that what Josh did, but you were not there, nor do you know the backstory. I don't have to know no backstory. I don't have to know no backstory. You came to church with that gun and premeditated that you was going to kill that man. So then people start coming on saying, thank you. I got you, bruh. Thank you. God loves us all. Sir, this is my response. I said, sir, I will never agree, and I find this offensive. He killed a man in cold blood in front of his children. There is no defending that at all. If you were a decent human being, you would have offered your condolences to the deceased family. I know Josh and have hung out with him at AIM and Convocation, and we have gone out to eat several times. We have, but this is unforgivable. Then I responded that don't say anything on social media and you don't want to hear any difference of your opinion. Okay, so Gerard says the thing is we're close to both families, so I can speak for myself when I say I have offered my condolences publicly and privately to the parents, the siblings of the deceased, because again, I am attached to both parties involved. You are speaking from things that you have heard. We know these people. Jay has every right to speak on how much he loves his brother. This has affected us a little different than it would you. This is well above your pay grade. Just stay out. No, I'm not going to stay out. I'm not going to stay out. I am going to discuss this, and I'm going to discuss and read these deplorable posts that you people out of. How is everybody sensitive and offering grace to a cold-blooded murderer? Okay, Jay Tillman comes back and says, I understand your perspective, brother. My post doesn't negate the ugly truth about his situation, but I live by the last line of the hymn says, the vilest offender who truly believes that moment from Jesus a pardon receives. Then you got Trey Grandy that says he stands behind the post 100%. You got a lot of people that they are in agreement. Can you all believe it? They are Derek Humphreys. Man, there's plenty of time where I got the opportunity. I mean, then you have people saying that they're praying for their family. Okay, anybody, what are y'all thoughts? Do y'all think I was wrong? I felt compelled. I could not see that post and, not respond. I thought that it needed to be responded to. And I certainly did. Y'all not enjoying me tonight? I only got 100 stars. I haven't had this happen in I don't know how long. I guess maybe I've been off so long. Where's some of my people at? Where are my where are my stars? Where are the people that love me and support me? I thank my sister for the 100, but let's show some love and support. Okay. When I first saw this, um, I just clicked off the page. When I first saw this, I was like everybody else. I was, oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, this don't make any sense. Oh, let me. Oh! Woo! Stretch out. Oh, pick them up. I'm so glad. Get up, Reverend. Look at that girl. See, that even that child was drawn to him. See, if I had been there, I would have had I would have had a Baptist fit. I just would have been, whoa! I'm going to tell y'all something. The more, okay, at first, Talise said this is the craziest video I've seen this year. I'm going to be honest with y'all. At first, I was just like y'all. I was like, oh, this is over. But the couple of other times that I watched it, I kind of like it. Maybe it's just so over the top that maybe it was just so over the top that eventually it's just like worn on me. But let me tell you something. That man, y'all got to find out who he is. That man was preaching. When I tell you he was doing that good, he did his good hood. I mean, he was good. He was good. I know, I know that it was a little, it might have been a little much for you, but I don't know. It's just kind of growing on me. It's kind of growing on me now. Okay. Now y'all know that on Sunday, LD, where you been? On Sunday, his does his big concert. And so Sunday night was his concert, and and Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead attempted to attend and was turned away for not having the proper ticket or whatever they was required. I think an armband or something was required for admission, and he evidently did not have what was required and was not allowed to be admitted. And when that happened, these wood chairs, after so long. Okay. So when he did not have whatever credential or whatever it was that they were requiring. So, as they began to tell me, he got loud, was making a scene, told them to call or let Hez know that he was there because Hez knows him. None of those things worked, and he was not granted admission to the concert. So he's saying that but you can't, everybody has something against him, or so he says. And but then he always says or tries to paint another picture or another scenario that is fiction and not true. So, let me show y'all. While everybody's talking about their Easter stuff, see, this is how you dress. They ain't gotta ever They ain't got to ever put me on nobody's list. Can't none of them. They cannot touch it. I have not seen or met nobody. But anyway. Right. Oh, okay. They want me to discuss that. So John P. Key graced his pulpit on Easter Sunday. So whatever his, situation was, we thanks be unto God that he has been restored and he was back in his pulpit and back at his church. So, congratulations to Bishop Mark Walden. They did some kissing for real. Bishop Mark Walden over the Easter weekend, that Saturday, got remarried. His wife, Mother Dorothy, Dorothy Walden had passed, I think, back in 2022, and he got remarried. So, and for that, we certainly wished him the best, and love him, and and so, I know some people was, saying different things about it, but I think, especially when a person has been married and accustomed, to years of companionship, I think it's good for them to get remarried. Now, what I do notice is that men remarry far quicker than women. Like, women lose their husbands and and they, most times they don't ever get remarried. And I think that they should. I think you should find you somebody, make sure that you're compatible with them, that they, they may not love you, they may just like you a lot, and get with somebody, be married. Because one thing that I don't like these bitter single women in ministry. I don't like these. I just can't believe. Nobody has got me any stars. What's going on here? Chris, what's going on with the stars? Thank you. Thank you, Alice Woods. Thank you. Let's get some more coming in here. I don't understand this. Christopher St. James, thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, okay. She works with crazy people. So, are you saying that? No. Oh, I want to go on and address this. Let me go on and address this. It has been brought to my attention that I guess some other bloggers and vloggers are discussing me, and for whatever reason, they are upset or irritated that Larry Reed and I have rekindled our friendship. Now, I have known of Larry for over 15 years. The guy out of Columbia, South Carolina, I'm not going to say his name because I'm certainly not going to promote him here. You keep saying, one of my fans that has watched you, she says that you keep saying that I talked about you. I talked about you in response to your talking about me. And then the guy from North Carolina that, nobody summonses me. Nobody, tells me what I gotta do. I don't want to go on your platform. I'm not interested in talking to you. And if you're mad, then you can just be mad, but move on and do your work. Do the work. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about that me and Larry are talking again. I mean, it's just been back-to-back stuff. Unfortunately, a person that he supported for years and had on his payroll for years has publicly blackstabbed him. And so I called and we had a very long and very detailed conversation, and we were able to have a meeting of the minds, and then he have it's a thing down underneath where you see those icons. Don't you see a star there? You click on the star. And so I don't know. I don't know why. See, I'm so arrogant and so secure in who I am. I'm not moved. I have friends, and they have friends with people that I don't like. But I wouldn't dare try to suggest that you can't be friends with them. Chris St. James, can you tell this lady Tina how to do? I don't understand why y'all get like Alice in Wonderland and don't know how to work Facebook. But anyway, so I just, I don't like it. I don't mention these people. I don't. You all do not come on my live and hear me talking about or running down another blogger. No, I am talking about the hot topics, the tea that I am aware of, the things that have been brought to my attention, and are obnoxious exclusives. That's what I'm discussing. That's what I'm discussing. And so the guy out of North Carolina, no, you don't summons me. You don't tell me, oh, I asked you to come on my, okay, so you asked and I declined. Amen. And yes, I'm all of that. And for you to make the suggestion that anybody can get credentials to NBA games, then why you don't have an NBA credential? Then why can't you walk in arenas and on floors? And let's be clear. You would not be able to pass the background checks that is required to be able to cover the NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NFL. So, just while you're saying and, trying to imply, I am not saying anything about these people. I'm not interested. I have not, I have not, and, I don't want, and as I explained to Larry, I don't want our being friends to, put him in a precarious, the guy out of Columbia, South Carolina, I guess guy, girl, I don't know, him, they, them, I'm not sure, but, like I told him, I don't want, I would not, he has talked to him, and they've only met in person one time. So how do you define that you have such a major relationship with somebody that you know not of? Like, how is that possible? I don't hear nobody. And you all don't like this kind of teaching. I am grown. And I can be friends. I can get clarity on some things that may have happened. And, hey, let's forgive and let's move forward. Thank you, Mona Scott from Washington, the District of Columbia. Thank you, my sister. And so I think it's asinine. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And that's just what I think of it. And then, I especially on Instagram, I am amazed at that the number of men that are going on other men's pages and taking the time out to attempt to insult another man. Like, what man does that? What true man, gay, straight, bi, or otherwise, what man takes time out of their schedule to go on someone's Instagram? Because they do it more on Instagram because, you can kind of hide your identity there. But go on Instagram and say something insulting. What kind of man does that? I don't, if you have, how do you say your name, Uni? If you have content, you don't have to troll. If you're good and can hold the audience and have a following and have a presence, you don't have to do that. Do your content. So I find it pathetic and ridiculous. And yes, I'm arrogant. And yes, I feel like I'm all of that. And you feel like I'm all of that too. That's why you said that. And so I think it's ridiculous and I think it's pathetic. And then cause sometimes if I have a few moments, I'll look at some of the comments and everybody always says don't look at the comments, but sometimes I'm tempted to. And I am so shocked and so surprised at the men and women that in their little bio on Instagram, oh, I'm a lover of God. Oh, I'm an elder. Oh, I'm a preacher. And you on somebody's page insulting them? You on somebody's page, and then you look like something that should be in a cage. You look like an animal that's from the zoo. So I am just saying, I don't know, if and if Larry has perhaps addressed it, but I just think it's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of people having to say the name. See, that lets you know that I'm all that. Because you have to say the name Sir William to get some level of likes and clicks. You got to put my name in your YouTube title because my name carries weight and people are going to watch because they're going to want to see what you are saying about the grand one. And that is what's pitiful. You're not bad enough, and no one is paying attention to you on your own. So you have to say, You have to say someone else's name to get some kind of hit or some kind of click or some kind of reaction. But I am the reaction. I am the one that invented and created this space. And so, and whether or not some has come behind me and they're larger or whatever, it's just yet the truth. And so I am, I am glad to be back in communication with him. And, I've told him that I don't want our being friends or, because I have too much class to tell my friend that you shouldn't be friends with this person. No, I walk in confidence of who I am. Thank you for Tima Solomon. I appreciate you. Yeah, I walk in the confidence of who I am. No one does this like I do. No one brings it like I do. And can do it with the essence of style, class, and intelligence. And don't have to drop the F-bomb. Like I was watching, because, Diana Ross had, I think, turned 80 either this week or last week. And I was there that night when she got that, when she was honored by the by BET at the BET Awards, and she said in the most classy, she said, "Ladies and gents, you don't have to curse, you don't have to, expose your bodies, you don't have to, you can have," she said, "use me as an example that you can have a good and, longevity in your career without doing those things. And you really can." I'm not sitting on here cursing. I say ass, damn, and hell, the three words in the Bible. But I'm not, and then even if I'm casual like I am tonight, I'm only going to present in some type of quality way. I'm not just going to come on, sloppy, look like I ain't taken a bath in 3 or 4 days, looking like an unmade bed. I'm rough tonight. I'm gonna get off here, take my shower, and get in that bed. Probably watch a couple of more episodes of BMF. Get caught up on that, and then knock out. Go to sleep. But I think it's pathetic. And I think those of you that, watch them and follow them, maybe ask them the question. What is your fascination? Why are you mad? Why are you jealous? In this hot, These are my blinged out tumblers. Isn't it hot? Got my Dr. Pepper in there good and cold. Got my bow tie. Got a lip gloss on there. Got a flower. Got my logo blinged out. Isn't it nice? It's bad. Got me a rack. Got a lapel flower on here. Got all those things. So y'all inbox me and let me know if you want one. And then she also blings out other pieces, you know, like your telephone, your iPhone cases, and you know, other things. Thank you, Fatima. Yes. Thank you. So, you know, if you all want to get one, certainly inbox me and let me know. And then I'm going to bring the t-shirts back. I have been getting requests. I've gotten about 6 inbox requests. And then we got a request on the live tonight of people that want them. So, you know, I got to fulfill the request. And because I love and appreciate y'all. And y'all don't have to be kind to me. And y'all don't have to want to, support me. Where is Mother Vera Hill? Y'all got to tell me and find out what's going on with Mother Vera Hill. Jesus. What was it last year? She said, Jesus is my Easter bunny. Jesus is my Easter bunny. So I haven't seen her in quite some time. And so I was just kind of wondering, and, you know, kind of concerned that, you know, what may have been going on with Mother, and you know, that we haven't been seeing her with that you know, with that guitar, and you know, just doing her thing. And so, and I love to hear her fuss. I just love it. I love to hear those old sanctified church mothers just, you know, fuss and, you know, just raise hell. I just love how they do it. Oh my gosh, thank you, Natasha Johnson Dixon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So anyway, I think that's all that I have for tonight. Was there any other? So I don't know all of the particulars, but I saw that John, he was back in his pulpit. He was sitting in a chair. Seemed to have been crying profusely and blessing the Lord that, you know, that he raised him up. And you all, I certainly know, I know what it's like to be sick. And you can be sick and don't know night from day. Yeah. But God. Come on. Just like Mother Elsie Shaw said. She said, but I can rebuke death. Hey. Oh, thank you, Mona. I'm, you know, and cause see now, you ain't got nobody that can rebuke death. You know, you don't have, yeah, you have very few pastors and preachers that have that level of gift and anointing. Um, so, anything else that I have missed? You all, um, I hate to say this, but it looked like P. Diddy is going to jail. I mean, and then this ain't the time, bruh, for you to be acting arrogant and going out. You need to be in the house, laying low, enjoying your family, enjoying your friends, because I mean, and then it's got to be serious, because I thought the FBI, I was thinking that the FBI would have rolled up on him. I mean, Homeland Security rolled up with tanks like they in the Ukraine. First of all, let's be clear. The mere fact that they raid you like that, to that degree, they already got what they need. They're just getting additional confirmation. And then, let's be clear. There's no telling what things that they may have discovered in the raid that wasn't, even a part of their investigation. But now, since the raid, they have been, made aware of additional and other information. So I think it's very serious. Trafficking, the dope charges, the gun. It's like he was in some kind of espionage, some kind of very serious crime operation. I mean, it's like this is intense, y'all. Like, and this is, I think that this is gonna be worse than R. Kelly. Well, Cassie had Kim's phone, and then she had the recordings and things that she did, and then this J. Rod, he's videoing and recording every 10, 15 minutes. So, the evidence and the things that he has, it's serious. It is extremely, it's extremely, and see, then what is happening, it seems that it's tying to other people. And then what is their involvement? And then they have to be investigated. So, it's, I don't know. I mean, they rolled up on both of those houses like the Gestapo in tanks. with assault rifles. You're not doing that. You're not doing that, and you don't have no serious evidence. And they're compiling it, and they're gonna be going before the grand jury to get an indictment, and and it's gonna go all the way back to Shine. When he took that fall, when Puffy shot that gun in that club. I mean, it is a lot. And y'all can sit up here and act like Alice in Wonderland if y'all want to. But it is just a matter of time before this situation. Well, it's already serious, but before it really escalates. What you all think? Who wants to come up? Does anybody want to come up and discuss what your thoughts may be? Do I have anybody that wants to come up and chit chat? Samson McCormick. Bring your tail on here. Okay, I guess no one wants to join. I was thinking that maybe anybody from Dallas that may want to come in and add a little insight, a little information. Mike Rush. I was a Diddy fan, but I think he's going down. Yes. Okay. Samson McCormick says, I'm here to watch you talk. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching me do my thing. How about that? Thank you again, Mona. I appreciate you. Anybody else want to send me some stars? Feel most obliged. And do so. Or send a Cash App or send a Zelle. Any of those things. LD, what are they saying in Dallas about this murder over at New Generation Church of God in Christ? Oh, thank you, Mona. I appreciate you all too. So is LD still on here? I'm just trying to see anybody that may be there in the Dallas area that might could, provide a little bit. Yes, but it had some lies in it and tried to distance the church from the murder, which I think was, not good because the church is now a crime scene. So, that it wasn't wise to do that. I haven't heard the national church say anything about this as of yet. So, I guess we have to wait and see. And he is probably trying to gather all of the facts and information. We can rest assured that there's going to be a number of lawsuits flying, because if I had been there, if I had been in Dallas and if I had been at the church that Sunday, Easter Sunday of all Sundays, um, and witnessed a man murdered in cold blood in front of his 4 kids, um, it would, yeah, yeah. Um, I need therapy. I need some change. I can't go to work. I got what the people have that when they come back from the army, DDD, DBT, or whatever they call it. I got that. I mean, church is no longer a safe space anymore. PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, right? So, I mean, it's just not, it's just not a safe place. It's not the sanctuary. It's not the sanctuary anymore. I mean, who goes to church to get killed? I haven't seen that she has said anything. I have not. I have, none of my followers in street committee have, we are on it. None of them have made me aware, of anything that she may have said or responded or anything of that sort. So, I mean, but what do you say? What do you say? I was having an affair, and I was blatantly disrespectful to my husband, and the father of my children. And the man that I was choosing to, have this affair with has killed him. Like, what do you say, and how do you not take on the weight of this and the, the responsibility? I have no idea. I have no idea. Edward Lawson, that's a very good point. What do we tell, non-believers? I mean, and could you imagine the way the people were running and screaming, and kids and, elderly people. And then, to my understanding, New Generation on Easter combined their service with another church. Greetings, Gail. How are you? Thank you for coming on. So I mean, it's just, what do you say? I mean, I mean, how do you even articulate this? So, Jesus, the Lord is going to have to be our help. He is certainly going to have to be our help. I think I got another 15 minutes. Any other topics, any other things that that you may want me to discuss that I haven't, or if you have recently joined the live, and even if I've already talked about it, but you want to, yes, Raheem Benjamin. I need to go to bed and get me some rest. Berwin Hutchinson, how are you, my brother? What is going on? He's from the Bay. All right, you all. They said it's time. Ah! You know you from the Bay when you can say that. Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna even argue with you. Because we got history. All right. Thank you, Trail, from Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you. I don't know. Trump is such. Every time you think he's going down, I mean, he figures out another way. I mean, and hangs right in there. That, I mean, it's like, does he have 9 lives? They're gonna have the Justice Department is gonna have to move fast, but I just cannot see why they allowed him to run with all of this, over his head. Why would you allow? So I don't know. I don't. Thank you, Rhonda. Oh, the tragedy. Joshua Bell shot and killed Denzel. I can't think of his last name at the moment. Shot and killed him at church, after church on Easter, in front of his 4 children. I think it's a lot more of black, so-called sanctified people that are in support of him than what we realize. They're not. They wouldn't dare say it out loud, but they are. They are, and it's far more of them. Yeah, people like him. Yes, JC. They like him. They enjoy his rhetoric. And, he plays to that Tea Party that aligned themselves with the Republican Party. And, he plays to their emotions. He plays to their emotions, and, they go with him. And some of the stuff that he says is not really necessarily all bad. What's terrible is the delivery. That's the part. That's the part that's a lot. All right, y'all. I think it's I don't think I'm gonna do a full 2. I think I'm gonna go on. It doesn't seem that way, Matthew. Yeah. And then it released a spirit of, people being nasty and disrespectful in the land. It seems like it made it okay to, you know, talk to people any kind of way, say, um, say what you want to say. Don't challenge me, you know. 91 counts, absolutely. And they have not been able to stop them. Paul Jackson, you're in Dallas, right? What are you hearing about the murder Easter Sunday? Or have you heard anything? I'm waiting for it to make national news. So, Paul, do you have any insight, any perhaps maybe additional details? All right. Y'all, my battery is going down. It's going down. I'm not sure. I've been out all day. I am not aware of the wife having anything to do with it. I'm sure that it'll be investigated, and if she does or did, I'm certainly sure that it will, come out. Mike, but that's, but I just cannot, I can't see her being that evil and ruthless for him, even if he was going to kill him, or even if they had arranged it, but for him to kill him in front of their children, lady. This is, well, I guess it was, pretty powerful. I guess it was pretty powerful. Um, something happened with that ship. Something, I think it was some kind of espionage with that ship. Or either they lost control or lost power, but something very serious happened with the ship. Yeah. And I'm wondering how those people are getting around, to the other side. So, I mean, can you imagine that kind of traffic, or having to get up 2 or 3 hours earlier? Jesus. So anyway, Dallas Queen. Oh my gosh. Who is a Dallas Queen? Yeah, it's making the commute longer, but then, you know, we are already we're already dealing with such high prices and inflation. And so if that um, port is closed off, it's going to make it that much more difficult. And they're going to throw the prices, the upcharge back on us. We just can't win. Yeah, because now, they're going to have to go through greater efforts, additional this, additional that, rerouting to other ports. All of those people, that's not going to be able to work for a while. It's just a lot. I don't know. It's something about that governor. I can't. He seems to be a nice brother, but I can't get with. We're Marylanders, and dude, and I don't know. I can't. He is reminds me too much of Andrew Gillum, and like something is gonna go down. Wow. No, I hadn't seen that. I've been out all day, so some of those things I have not been aware of. So on today. All right. I'm gonna get on off here. Any more love gonna be sent my way before I go? Anybody else got any love offerings, cash apps, Zelles, stars, anything? No, I have not. Matthew, I am definitely going to get some. Fatima, God bless you, love you. Anybody else? Y'all, my battery is fading. I done got tired now. So, yeah, I think we have discussed all of the hot things and all of the pressing thing. Don't y'all think that some of the celebrities should kind of be quiet? Um, like this ain't the time to be throwing off on the government in regard to Diddy. It's just not. This is just not the time to do that. Just be prayerful and be quiet. I don't hear nobody. Do I have anybody that agree with me? All right. I guess I can hold out for 3 more minutes. Nah, this ain't no time to be playful, Kimberly. No, I think you must have been prayerful. Yeah, this they even if they don't know God, they need to be quiet and be in prayer. Amen. Yeah, and Mike, that that's why this is so serious, because it's going to imply and connect so many additional people. And that's going to be serious. That is that is wow. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Yes. You better pray that he covers you. That he covers you with the blood. Come on here. But you know, the thing about it is, don't be doing nothing. See, if you lived right, heaven belongs to you. Why are you doing these damnable things? And then you get mad when it gets found out. Don't do it. Mike, send Mona the Cash App link. I don't know why she don't have it, or I don't know why you can't look up and see it in the description of the of the uh of the message. You all, I can't do all of that stuff and conduct my live too. So Mike or somebody, can you send it to her, please? And Mona, why you don't have it in your Cash App history from the times that you sent Cash Apps before? You don't need to get it every time. It's already in there. Can somebody send it to the lady, please? Y'all know it don't take much to irritate me and get me upset. Mona, do you see it? I just sent it to you. Right. See, there's no telling who all is recorded, who all was at them part. It's no telling. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming on. Mona, you got the Cash App. Have you sent it yet, my sister? I don't want to interrupt the connection before and get off before you send it. Mona, did you get it? Mike, thank you. Deacon Rush, that's my guy. He has my back. Great supporter. I appreciate him greatly. Thank you, Mona. I see it. Love and appreciate you. All right, ladies and gents, I thank y'all for hanging out with me on this, what is this, Tuesday night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do better. But sometimes I just be like, ooh. You know how you do. Okay. Y'all have a good night or a good morning. Thank y'all. Like, share. I need y'all to subscribe to my blog, subscribe to my podcast, follow me, encourage you on all social media, encourage your friends, family, groups that you're in. Definitely inform them and, tell them, hey, this guy is something else. You need to follow him. All right, y'all. I'm gonna watch an episode or so of the BMF, or I'm gonna watch it until after my shower, until I just kind of doze off. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you. All of my stars and donations. Thank y'all. See y'all tomorrow.